Well, hello there, guys. It's Stephanie, the Soul Sister Monarch channel. Alright, we are here to do the Fire Signs weekly read. Sorry it's late. I've had a lot going on. So I had to take care of some things. And it was my daughter's birthday. Yep. Amazing young woman. So proud of her. So we had to celebrate her, and we my kids come first always, so if they need me or I got some family stuff going on, I will stop everything. So above and beyond everything else, and everybody that knows me knows that's how it works when it comes to my kids. So anywho, I hope you guys have had a fabulous week. We're in a Mercury retrograde. It started on the 16th, so you guys need to expect some major it's a Mercury retrograde, so there's a crazy energy going on. We'll just put it that way. The water signs and air signs read was just nuts. There are way too many cooks in the kitchen. That's all we gotta say. And so during this time, be careful about signing contracts, making any life changing important decisions. A lot of times it'll backfire. A lot of times you'll find out down the road that you missed something, or something was not as it appeared, okay? Lots of people are going to test you from your past. They're going to try to come back and see if you're still stupid, okay? I promise you. So, in a Mercury retrograde, like I said to the other signs, remember, when these happen, a lot of times people will get pulled back to their past, to past friendships, to past loved ones, past family members that you shouldn't be around, you got away from for a reason, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. It can be anything, jobs, anything that was not good for you, okay, or that puts you in a very toxic way. That's what happens. So we want to get away from that. And then you'll go back in your south node anyways. You don't want to be in your south node. No, no, no. You do not want to be in your south node. You want to be in your north node. That's where all the progress occurs. That's when you're awakened. It's when you're on your journey. That's when your karma changes. You start racking up good karma instead of bad karma. And when you're in your south node, you're happy. You're healing. You might not be 100% where you want to go, or not even close. You might just be a titch on the way. But you're in your north node and you know what it's about. You're working it. You're doing it. You're moving forward with it. So just remember that, guys. Like I said, just remember these things because it's important, okay? I'm going to do a whole video. That'll be the next. You guys are the last video to do. And then I will get up a video on Mercury retrograde. And then I'm going to do one on the crystals and stones for Mercury retrograde and go into more detail about each one. So what you can do, there's a lot of stones out there. You guys probably have no idea that you think of it in one way that it can be used for, when there's probably a couple of ways that you had no idea. So I'm going to help you guys out with that stuff. So during this time, make sure you're getting into my playlist and getting into the healing music at night when you go to sleep, you guys. I promise you, those frequency, the music down there, the meditation kind, I put every kind down there for every different person, not just what I would like. And you won't be able to believe like how well you'll sleep at night and how good you're gonna feel. It's totally different feeling than what you would have before. You're going to sleep hard. You're going to release through it at night. You'll open up. You'll heal. It's just, I mean, my dog can't sleep now without it on. She's out in minutes. I go down through the list and we just go to this one to go to that one. Man, some go all night long. So I just turned my phone on, put it on my nightstand with not Pandora, but my YouTube playlist, and I just let that play all night for her and I. So anyways, it's a thought, okay? Getting out and walking right now. I'm back out and started a couple months ago walking again. But getting out and about and walking, it frees you, makes you feel better. You can walk in, I call it walking and purging. I mean, cry, yell, scream, whatever you got to do, and then just let it be. And then fill yourself back up with what is outside, the nature, the beauty, the way things look, the way things smell, all of that stuff. I don't know. It does wonders for me. I hate running. I'm not a runner. I cannot stand to run. But I can go for 2 hours, no problem, just walking. I take my dog and she and I go and we fix the whole world's problems talking to each other, and I come home and I just always feel, I can't explain it, so much better. It's like when I go to the salt cave. Oh yeah, by the way, found a new salt cave. Didn't even know it existed. It's been there for about 3 years. Actually, in my old neighborhood where I lived for like 27 years. So we had a birthday dinner for my daughter, this Japanese restaurant in Sandy. And we're coming out of the parking lot, my aunt and my friend and I and the kids, and we look over and my girlfriend's like, salt cave. I'm like, there's not a salt cave here. She's like, look at that sign. I'm like, oh my God, it is. So we went over there, the three of us, and we stayed, we were in there almost easy an hour, maybe 2 hours. They have a store, but just talking to all the people. And oh my gosh, they have this copper pyramid, crystal grid, and a bed that you can lay on with and have Reiki done on you. That's full of crystals, and then the copper pyramid up above with like an organite, another pyramid up at the very top. Anyways, so cool. And so I sat and talked to this guy that he like works there and stuff, and cool guy, really cool guy, and super talented. And anyways, and then we went downstairs, checked out the cave. Different than Centered Stones. It's beautiful. It's a different though. It's a different experience. You could feel from the minute that you're there. I liked it, and I'm gonna go try it out. And it's close to my house, so still my favorite is gonna be Centered Stone. But to have this one in Sandy and not have to go all the stinking way to Spanish Fork, I'll just go back and forth between the two. But yeah, and it's in Sandy, the old Sandy Mall. I don't have the card with me. I'll put it up. I'll take a picture of the card and I'll put it up on my Instagram and my Facebook for everybody, so then you can go try it out. But you can go in. It's just the stuff in the store. Oh, beautiful stuff. Some of the coolest crystals that I haven't seen. Of course, the tarot and oracle cards. I always get gravitated over to those. I can always get another box. They had some there I've never seen. I'd seen online and I had not seen, so that was cool. Anyways, yeah, it's a really cool place, this one. So I'll get that stuff up for you guys. All right, enough of me chit-chatting, right? Been 8 minutes into listening to me jabber. All right, so Earth Signs reading was absolutely amazing. I was so excited after I did that reading. That reading was so cool. So I'm hoping that we're going in this direction. So I shuffled. You guys had a bunch of cards that fell out. And then I decided you guys are so patient, waited so long. You guys got the bonus reads this last month. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful for all my viewers. But you guys, fire signs, have been awesome about, watching the videos, hitting the like button. So keep that up. Keep it up. I got to get monetized, and then we can do lives. I can't wait so I can do lives and we can talk, back and forth. So that's the goal. That's where I'm trying to take this thing. So get on board with me, guys. We need to band together, okay? This is about all of us. It's not about this is not a single person's journey. We want to help save humanity. We want to usher in the new earth, the new world, the new stuff that is important spiritually to us being here, to our existence, and to our kids. What's going to be left to our children when we're gone, our grandkids. You know, it's really important. So we all have a purpose here. And if we can all get together and do it in light, I mean, all of our stuff is different. But sharing and helping each other and coming together and doing it in light instead of dark, we can be very powerful. So there's more of us in the light than there is in the dark out there, you guys. And they, just like the elite. I mean, think about it. They only take it by my days that I read the other day. Oh, God. I think they're like 18% of our population. Like, seriously, people, we've let them overthrow us. I mean, how pathetic does that make the human race? Just saying. So just imagine if all of us bound together, okay, and light, and the percentage of us against them, what would happen? Miracles, magic, opportunities, healing on a mass scale of people. I mean, I don't know. This is why Atlantis is so important right now, you guys. Anyways, I've got a lot of videos I got to get downloaded. I've been watching so much stuff because I just love anything before the Bible. I'm not so, I don't want to say the word oppressed, but I'm not a biblical person. I can't quote anything out of the Bible. Never wanted to. Never will be able to. I am from past lives that are so before then. And I know how manipulated the Bible is in the stories. So to me, following it, learning it, it doesn't hold any water. But that's me. That's not me putting anybody down that does, or thinking that people that are very into the Bible, or that they think the prophecies in the Bible or what's happening. Yeah, whatever. I don't buy that. But anyway, there are certain when you break the Bible down, you go over things. You know, the word Amen, guys. Just so you know, it's an Egyptian god. I'm gonna do a video on that. So all of you that use Amen, Amen, you guys are in your different religions. You're not that you're saying it to an Egyptian god. You know when they said when he walked on water and he went across that river. Well, in the Bible, that he did walk across that river, but at that time when he did, the water in that river is super, super low, like so low, and it's spawning time for all those fish. So that's why he could walk across that water, because he's walking across the tops of the fish, you guys. So stories are manipulated. The Catholic Church and the Pope took it all on. Then they changed everything and manipulated it because they had to get their way, to keep control over people. I mean, you think about those time periods of life, how awful it was, and you had to give people some hope. So yeah, I got to create religion. Plus the religion, there were certain families, like it's just like countries at that time. They divided kings and queens, emperors, empresses, all that. They divided all those lands and things up because family squabbles. I mean, it's really stupid, but we've been fighting. Everything's always religion's involved, and there's always money, and there's always sex crimes. It doesn't, I don't care who you are, what time frame, what time period, you will find those things always, always. It just goes hand in hand. So, I could go on forever. It's like most people don't know that the rings around Saturn, those all have to do with religion. So, I can't wait till I'm going to branch out in all these videos, because I know a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know. And so I just give you a tidbit to this and that. But I went to Italy. And the moment I laid foot on the Vatican stones, creepy. And it's not a good kind of creepy, people. No. It's an eerie creepy. It's a gross creepy. It's like a disgusting creepy. It's a dangerous creepy. It's a knowing you shouldn't be here creepy. Okay? I don't like it. Not one bit. When I went up to the house, you can go right up to the where the Pope lives. You can't get in, of course, but you can go right up. The minute you even get near that, you just get a horrible, horrible feeling. And that, by the way, that one's not even the real Pope. So there's another Pope that runs everything. And he lives completely outside of the Vatican. We saw his villa, and he has the largest telescope too at his place. And it's called Lucifer. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. Yeah, imagine that. So, the real Pope, he doesn't even live in the Vatican. He's in Italy, but he's not in the Vatican, people. He has his own villa far away. And like I said, he has the largest telescope on his property, and it is called Lucifer. So, and if I told, I'm not going to spoil anymore, because when you find out the other parts about this guy, you're just going to shit a brick. I think it's hilarious. I can't believe how people can't put the puzzle pieces together and how they're so easy to believe. I mean, it's just like voting in Biden. Yeah, that was real smart, wasn't it? All right, I got to get off the soapbox. I don't know what I went. Spirit wanted me to go there, and I keep trying to start this reading. So there's some. I went off on this because there's. I just hope. Anyway, there's something here. Maybe somebody's Catholic. Maybe there's something that somebody's tied into with the Catholic Church. I hope there's nothing here about little boys, because I have got, I know that there's a Virgo out there, and there's a Scorpio male, and there's an Aquarius male, and there's a Taurus male, and a Capricorn, and they're all paid to break in. Young men, underage, but we're talking, these guys are all they're all adults. Maybe one of them or two there might be a couple of them in their late 30s, and they're all above that. And they're disgusting pedophiles. I'm going to keep exposing them, just like everybody else that's on the human trafficking thing. There's not a lot of us because everybody's too damn scared to speak up and talk, and doesn't want to talk about it. Tarot readers, and they're afraid of all the dark magic and the secret societies and all their bullshit, even all the way to the Queen. Yeah. Well, you know what? If it's happened to you and you know that you're supposed to be helping get these people off the streets so that other children and other families aren't being harmed, you won't care. I'm not scared anymore. I was in the beginning, and they had me for a while. I'd go into hiding, and because they do things and all the stuff that was going, and then I realized that, you know what? No, you don't have the power over me. No, you don't. Nope, nope, nope. And I'm very strong, and I'm very still-willed, and I have knowledge that they don't have. And I have a heart, a pure heart, which they don't have. So you can't touch me. You can try all you want, pay for all your damn spells across the country. I know about it all, people. I know so much more than you think I know. And I'm going to let it all slip out. Little bits by little bits till I know you're all put away. And I know that you can't harm and hurt others because you're disgusting, you're foul, you're maggots, you have low IQs, you're bottom feeders, and your mass, I'm going to rip them off. We're not talking about cracks coming off or them falling off. I'm going to rip the son of a bitches off your faces. Yeah. You guys are going to quit harming and hurting all of us out here that are trying to do good. You're going to leave us alone. If you don't, we're going to come after all of you. So you might want to think about that. Yep, you might. Because we've had it. I know there's about 10 of us out there right now that I know of. We are all in the same thing. We are all hitting this hard. Some of us are tapping into some of the same energies. Some of us aren't. Some of us are getting other energies, and that's good because we want to get them all. We want to get them all. And that's why we're all put here. And those that are too weak to do this, that's okay. It's fine. But there are some of us that we're done. We've had it. It's not going to continue on. I can't stand it anymore. I'm done. I've had enough. I learned about so much before it ever happened to me. And that was the reason. So when it happened, I would understand. And I knew when it happened, people were going to call me crazy. I knew I was going to get painted out to be nuts and blah, 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 blah. I don't really give two shits. Because I know what happened. And the people that were around me knew what happened. And the joke's going to be on everybody eventually, not me. Because the truth will come forward. And when it does, all of you I don't want to hear from one person that they're sorry. I don't care. If you're not in my life now and you didn't believe me back then, you sure as shit aren't going to be in my life again. I don't want anybody from my past coming near me. And if you do, I will wield the Queen of Swords at your ass. So you might want to think about it. Anybody coming in my direction, coming towards me in this retrograde, and you are from my past, I left you there for a reason, and I'm not into leftovers. Sloppy ones, at least. Actually, I do love leftovers, but I don't want any of your sloppy ones. Nope. So, that's where we're at. We're going to move on to this read. This all had to come out. I've been holding this in. It's been bugging me. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of these pedophiles. I'm sick of these men running around that they are not gay. I mean, sorry, they're gay. They pretend that they're not gay. They pretend they're into women because that's their damn cover-up. And then they go out and they meet women and they don't tell them. I don't have a problem with people being gays or lesbians or bisexual or trisexual or whatever the hell. I don't know. I'm just straight. I make it goddamn simple. I've never questioned my sexuality. But apparently, too many people do. And I could do a whole video on what half that shit's about. But anyway, these men are running around and they're totally gay. They're totally gay. I just told you. They make money to break boys in or younger men in or underage in. That is their job. Oh yeah. And then their other job is they target people that are on their spiritual path to get them off. Because they know for some reason or another, they have looked into their birth charts and they know what their birth charts read and what their destiny is and what their future has to come. And they want to take it. They want to strip you of it. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the healing. Oh, hell no. They just want to take yours. So, you're all going to be taken out like the garbage you are. Namaste. Whew. All right. Here we go. Got a storm of brewing inside me for all you that want to come towards me. Like I said, warning, warning. If you're not my friend, you're not my friend for a damn reason. And I don't need you. Never have, and never will. I have no problems making friends, people. Not whatsoever. No. Okay. Let's get to this. So, we had willingness. Courage. Understanding. Change. Okay? So, these angels are tapping their little wings. They're like leaving little signs all over. They're dropping feathers. They're dropping hints. They're wherever you are in the world. There'll be birds that you don't normally see. You're probably seeing those. You will be hearing things, smelling things that you normally don't. Those are signs. My dad does crazy things to let me know. And it's all about things about him that I'm the only person that would know. So, hold on a second. I think somebody's here.